Good day, I am Keana Mangcucang from BSIE2C and I will discuss lesson 9, which is equation in which mxy and nxy are linear but not homogeneous. So, sa previous lesson, na-discuss naman natin na kung ano ang ibig sabihin ng homogeneous or ano ang homogeneous equation. So, ngayon, magproproceed tayo agad sa case number 1. Equation of the type a sub 1x plus b sub 1y plus c sub 1 dx plus a sub 2x plus b sub 2y plus c sub 2 dx equals to 0. Where a sub 1, b sub 2 minus a sub 2, b sub 1 is not equals to 0. This can be transformed to the homogeneous equation b sub 1x prime plus b sub 1y prime dx prime plus a sub 2x prime plus b sub 2y prime dy prime equals to 0. By the transformations, x is equals to x prime plus h and y is equals to y prime plus k, in which h and k are the values of x and y respectively in the linear system. A sub 1x plus b sub 1y plus c sub 1 equals to 0, and a sub 2x plus b sub 2y plus c sub 2 equals to 0. The method consists of the following steps. In both mxy equals to 0 and nxy dy equals to 0, replace x by h and y by k. Then solve the resulting equations for h and k. Number 2. In mxy dx plus nxy dy equals to 0, replace x by x prime plus h and y by y prime plus k. Change dx and dy into dx prime and dy prime respectively. Number 3. Result of the step 2 is now homogeneous equation of degree 1. Solve this differential equation and finally replace y prime by y minus k and x prime by x minus h. So ngayon, magproproceed tayo agad sa isang example. So our example equation is x minus 2y plus 4 dx plus 2x minus y plus 2 dy is equals to 0. So this is our m, and this is our n. So, nakikita naman natin na siya ay linear, pero hindi homogeneous. So, ngayon naman, i-check natin kung yung value ni a sub 1, b sub 2 minus a sub 2, b sub 1 ay hindi equals sa 0. Para ma-consider natin o ma-fall siya sa case number 1. So, value ni a sub 1, kukunin natin, 1. Value ni b sub 1, negative 2. Value ni a sub 2 ay 2. At ang value ni b sub 1, b sub 2 ay negative 1. So, substitute na natin. Check natin if magpo-fall siya sa case number 1. So, a sub 1 is 1. B sub 2 is negative 1. Minus. A sub 2 is 2. B sub 1 is negative 2. So, 1 multiplied by negative 1 is negative 1. Negative 2 multiplied by negative 2 is positive 4. Positive 4. So, negative 1 plus positive 4 is equals to 3. So, hindi siya equal sa 0. So, nagpo-fall siya sa case number 1. So, proceed naman tayo ngayon sa step 1. Proceed na tayo ngayon sa step number 1. Step 1. Step number 1 is substitute natin si x by h. And then si y by k. So, meron tayong equation nung kanina. X minus 2y plus 4 dx plus 2x minus y plus 2 dy equals to 0. So, isa-substitute muna natin to. Yung ating m. Magiging h minus 2k plus 4. So, si n naman, magkakaroon tayo ngayon ng 2h minus k plus 2. So, i-ano natin sila, isa-solve para makuha natin yung value ni h at k. So, copy lang natin si h minus 2k plus 4. Si 2h minus k plus 2. So, paano natin ito makakancel si h kung meron siyang 2? So, ang gagawin natin, i-multiply natin si m kay negative 2. So, magkakaroon na tayo ngayon ng negative 2h plus, kasi positive, negative plus multiplied by negative is positive. So, negative 2k multiplied by negative 2 is positive 4k. Plus, so, positive 4 multiplied by negative 2, magkakaroon tayo ng negative 8. So, copy lang natin yung nasa baba, 2h minus k plus 2. Cancel na natin si 2h at 2h. Positive 4k plus negative 4k is 3k. Tapos, si negative 8 plus 2 magiging negative 6. So, meron tayo dito 8k minus 6 equals to 0. So, i-transpose natin si negative 6. 3k is equals to 6. So, paano natin matata-cancel yung 3 dito sa k? So, i-divide natin sila by 3 kasi yun ang kanilang common factor. So, divided by 3, divided by 3. K is equals to 2. So, ngayon kukunin naman natin yung value ni h. Kukunin natin, kakopy lang natin itong equation m. So, h minus 2k plus 4. Tapos, isa-substitute naman natin ngayon si k. So, h minus 2. Substitute natin si k ng 2 multiplied by 2 plus 4. So, h negative 2 multiplied by 2 is negative 4 plus 4. Cancel na si 4 kasi wala na siyang. So, si h ay wala ng value. So, h is equals to 0. Y is equals to y prime plus k. Si x naman equals to x prime plus h. So, y, so substitute natin sila, yung nakuha nating value si k at si h, so substitute natin sila ng value nila. So, y is equals to y prime plus value ni k ay 2 at si x equals x prime. Yung wala namang value si h, 0 lang siya, so x prime lang siya. So, ngayon, isa-substitute natin ngayon yung equation natin. Diba? Equation natin is x minus 2y plus 4 dx plus 2x minus y plus 2 dy equals to 0. And also nga pala, substitute din natin si dy and dx ng dx prime and dy prime. So, magkakaroon na sila ng prime. So, ngayon, substitute natin sila. X, substitute lang natin ng x prime. Si y, substitute natin ng y prime plus 2. Tapos, copy lang natin si 4. Wait, sorry. Nakabagsak ang ating word. So, tapos, si dx magiging dx prime plus 2x prime minus si y, substitute na natin ng y prime plus 2. Y prime plus 2. Copy lang natin si 2. 2 dy prime equals to 0. So, ngayon, nakuha na natin, na-substitute na natin siya. So, isi-simplify na natin siya. So, x prime, i-distribute lang natin si 2 kay y prime at plus 2. So, distribute lang. So, magiging 2 negative minus 2y prime. Tapos, negative 2 multiplied by 2 is negative 4 plus 4 dx prime plus 2x prime. I-distribute lang natin sa negative sign. Negative y prime. Y prime. Negative sign, i-distribute din kay positive 2. Negative 2 plus 2 dy prime equals to 0. Nakikita natin ngayon na meron tayong negative 4 at positive 4. So, magkakancel siya. And also, dito kay n, meron siyang negative 2 at positive 2. So, cancel out ulit siya. So, ang matitira na lang sa atin is x prime minus 2y prime dx prime plus 2x prime minus y prime dy prime equals to 0. So, mag-proceed na tayo ngayon sa step number 3.
X prime minus 2. So, what's the value of y? Vx prime dx plus the quantity of 2x prime minus, ano ang value ulit ng y? Vx prime and dy. So, meron din tayong value ng dy. So, v dx prime plus x prime dv is equals to 0. Distribute na natin ito dito and of course ito dito. So, dx times x prime is equals to x prime dx. And dx times 2, negative 2v prime is equals to negative 2v prime dx. So, this part naman is, so multiply natin itong 2x dito sa v dx. So, ang answer is 2x prime v dx. Next is negative vx times, i-multiply natin siya dito sa v dx prime. So, ang answer is v squared because v and v, x prime and dx. Next is this one, 2x prime times, ito, sa pinakadulo. So, the answer is 2 quantity of x prime squared because, ba't siya naging square? Dalawang isang x prime, isang x prime. So, squared. And dv. So, the last is this one, negative vx prime times x prime dv. So, negative v x prime squared because isa and I forgot the dv. So, yung next na gagawin natin is pa-explain natin siya kasi nga sobrang haba. So, let's cancel the like terms or the with same variables. So, ito, nakita natin tong negative 2vx prime dx is same dito. So, let's cancel. Cancel, ang matitira na lang is x prime dx. Minus 1 because value nito is mag-1 na lang. Dx prime. Dx prime. Plus, so, wala na to. Dito na tayo mag-focus. So, ano ang same sa kanila? So, meron silang parehas x prime squared. So, labas natin siya. x1, x prime squared. And ang natira is itong 2. So, that's 2 minus, may natira pa tayong v dito. Kasi nga, ito lang tinanggal natin. V and d v is equals to, so siya divide both sides by quantity of 1 minus v squared and the quantity of x prime squared. So, yan ang gagawin natin. Remember, i-divide natin to with this. So, both sides daw. So, over and over with 1v squared x prime and 1v squared x1 squared. X prime squared. So, ano bang nakakita natin na pwede natin i-cancel? So, cancellation lang. So, alam natin ito. Cancel, cancel. x1 prime, pero squared. So, cancel, cancel. Ibig sabihin natin na pwede itong isa. And itong natira dito sa numerator na dx prime, over yung natira ditong x1 prime. Plus, dito naman, itong x1 prime squared, same with this, cancel natin dito. And ang natira is 2v, and the denominator is 1v equals to 0. After, kuhain natin yung value ng v. Nakita natin na v dyan. So, wag muna natin pansinin to kasi because integral na to. So, alam na natin mamaya na ln x na siya. So, let's focus with this. 2v over 1v squared. So, yeah. Ang sabi dito, kailangan natin i-factor out itong denominator. So, let's copy the numerator and factor out the denominator. So, 1 minus v, 1 plus v. So, alam natin kung bakit ganyan because 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times v is 1v. Negative v times 1 is negative 1v. So, cancel na yun. Negative v times v is v squared. So, ayan yung kanyang factor out na natin sagot sa denominator. And, sabi dito, kailangan natin kuhain yung value ng a and b. Kailangan. So, meron tayong a plus b over copy the denominator 1 minus b, the quantity of 1 plus b. What if daw yung v natin is magkakaroon siya ng value? So, ganun. Una is, what if yung v is equals to 1? So, this one, let's substitute. 2 minus 1, kasi nga, 2 minus v, and v natin is 1. Is equals to a, 1 plus 1, and b is 1 minus 1. So, ito is 1 plus 1, a, 2, and 1 minus 1 is 0. So, cancel na natin itong b. And 2 minus 1 is 1. So, paano siya mangyayari para makuha natin yung value na ng a? cancel natin kasi na mag-over tayo ng 2. So, cancel. So, natira is A is equals to 1/2. Kanina nakuha na natin yung value ng A. So, yung B naman. Kung kanina is positive 1, for sure, ang magiging what if naman daw yung B is negative 1. So, try natin. So, if B is negative 1, so 2 minus B negative 1, nahilinaw lang ko, nagkamali ako kanina. Ang A part pala is yung 1 plus V. Hindi po yung 1 minus V, sorry. So, yun lang. Linawin ko lang. Yun. So, A, 1 minus V. I mean, 1 minus 1 plus B, 1 minus 1 negative 1. So, cancel kasi it's equivalent to 0. So, natira is 1 minus negative 1. So, magiging positive to and magiging addition. So, ang sagot is 2. So, paano mangyayari? Makuha ang value ng A katulad kayo na sa B. Let's divide it by 2 para makancel to. So, B is equals to 3 over. So, next is balik na tayo sa equation natin kanina na merong dx prime over x prime. So, sabi ko nga kanina is, ang nangyari sa kanya is integral na siya. So, magkakaroon tayo ng integral of dx prime over x prime. And, meron na nga tayong value ng a and b. So, palitan na natin siya. So, plus the integral of, ang value kanina ng a is 1/2 plus ang value na ng b is yan over 1 plus 1 minus v 1 plus v integral of 0. Ano ba ang integral nitong mga to? So, alam natin na ang dx prime over x is ln x na siya. Ln x prime plus derivative nito is 1 times 1/2. I mean, minus na pala to. Sorry. Should be minus 1/2 ln x of 1 minus b plus derivative is 1 times 3 over 2 ln x of 1 plus b. So, ln x c. Multiply everything by 2. So, multiply by 2. So, yun. This one is 2 ln x prime. 2 times 1 is 2. It's obvious na 1 na lang siya. So, ln na lang siya. 1 minus b plus 2 times 3 is 6 over 2 is 3 ln 1 plus b ln c. Ito anong value nito? So, gamitin natin yung rule of logarithm. So, ang mangyayari dito is power rule. Ln x1 squared. Tapos, meron siyang katabing ln. So, ang rule ulit sa logarithm, pag ang ln is mina-minus, i-bring down natin siya. So, bring down natin yung value ng yung tabi ng ln. So, 1 minus v. So, for 3ln, 1 plus v, ang mangyayari dyan is rule ulit ng logarithm, the power rule. Ang mangyayari is 1 plus v cube. Okay? Is equals to ln c. So, ang next natin gawin is get the magic substitution ulit ng v. So, y, alam natin na ang y is equals to vx. So, ang mangyayari dyan is v is equals to y over x. Kalimutan ko, cube nga pala to. So, may cube dito. And after, ito na siya ilalagay. Kasi hindi na siya kasya. So, ang mangyayari is multiply natin. So, copy muna natin. x1 cube. Multiply. x1 prime. x prime times 1 is x prime plus copy 1 prime over x1 sa cube. Natin dito, meron ditong v. So, let's substitute siya. So, magiging value niya. So, x1, x prime squared plus quantity of 1 plus ang value na ng v is y prime x prime over 1 value ulit ng v y prime over x prime. After yun, ito naman yung multiply natin over x prime times 1 is x prime, copy lang din ulit, y prime x prime. So, paanong equals to C to? Equals C. Copy ko lang ulit yung kanina kasi nagbago na yung ano. x1 prime squared x1 y x cube over x1 minus y prime over x is equals to c. Natin natin tong ganitong equation, ang gagawin natin is i-reciprocal natin yung denominator. So, pag ni-reciprocal natin yung denominator, ito ay magkakabaliktad. So, ang mangyayari dyan is x1 plus y cube and so cancel na dito is x squared and x1 squared. So, ito yan. Same lang. So, cancel din natin. Ito. Yung matitira is x1 plus y prime over x minus y. So, ito ay maka-cube. C. So, yun yung value ng C. Move to step 4. So, what if naman daw yung value ng y is equals to y minus 2. So, let's change it. So, x prime plus ang value nga daw ng y is equals to y minus 2. Y minus 2 cube x prime Value ulit ng y, positive. Kasi nga, yung y kanina is negative. So, dadagdagan ko siya ng negative 2 is magiging positive. So, the final answer would be x prime, quantity of x prime, y minus 2 cube is equal to c x prime minus y plus 2. So, this is the final answer. So, yun yung step 3 to 4 para sa equation in which m quantity of x and y, and n quantity of x and y is linear but not homogeneous.